Where did the culprit flee from? Would have to be the door, because you can't escape from this, and there's also another key.
Here! I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma, can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't? How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Come on.
What are you gonna find outside of the window? If Halara knows the answer, why not just tell us? I'm supposed to be the one solving the mysteries. Besides, getting the answer from Halara will cost a lot of money. 0 money, 0 pride, 0 memory. Poor triple O master. Come on.
Beats me.
Go check outside the window. Even you should be able to figure out the truth.
Alright.
Okay, I got it. No need to worry, just believe in yourself. Alright.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside.
But how would the key go through the nail?
Well, how about that theory?
Is this the storage key?
Which means... this one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master.
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
This is the answer!
There's literally only one answer to that.
It's still coming down!
Oh, so yes wasn't right.
Hurry up and throw the key!
So I'll just let the time go out.
Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master! You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Okay, so... Okay, where's the one painting? Was it... The one painting was here, right?
There are a few things you have to do, but first, you need to set the conditions to create the lock. Wasn't the doll you just obtained use?
Okay, not there. Oh, the painting.
Alright, first, take the painting.
Nail the doll to the painting.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
They were both stood up at a certain location. Here?
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
After that... I leave the room?
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
And then... Oh, what if they push the painting onto the floor like this?
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Hung on a nail stuck on the doll.
No. Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery.
What?
The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
What? Wait, that's not right? Oh, I read this wrong.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window. Finally...
Knock the painting toward the room.
I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery! This is how the culprit did it!
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Yeah, okay, so that one wasn't so bad, but it was definitely harder than I anticipated it to be. But it still wasn't that bad.
What is it?
You don't look very happy. Oh, I was thinking about the locked room at the art gallery storage. I think anybody could have recreated that. Agreed, anybody could make a locked room mystery. The culprit, the nailman, anyone. Right.
Well,
What a tough locked room, but I'm sure the treasure will be worth the effort. Maybe you'll get like 10 solution keys. I can't wait. 10 solution keys, my god, quite the stretch.
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this.
You're the meanest one?
I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going. That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team, don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here? I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Okay, here we go. Into, well, going forward.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Where are we going? We're going into like a torture room of a dungeon. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, this ain't no torture room.
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal the truth. Who is the nail man? Okay, nail man, which implies not you.
How can I be the nail man?
You're very passionate about the nail man, but if it's you, that'd be kind of lame, I think.
I'm not the culprit.
The culprit's somebody thin, right? In order to fit through the vent, might not be you. It's either you
How can I
or
be the
you.
nail man?
I'm not the culprit.
Could it be you?
The culprit is you, Father.
Oh my god, I'm right! First try?
What? That's an absolutely...
ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit. That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
I'm a man of the cloth. Don't be like this. It's total blasphemy. I am not the mailman. That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Safe.
Yeah.
The mailman is the worshiper.
This is the truth. The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous! A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit! There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
I'll slash through this mystery. Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
Oh, no! Absolute lies! The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, "I'll kill your ass in the name of God." It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
But
The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
this is the truth.
Okay, that one was a bit of a tricky one.
In the Mansion Study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit. It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey! Say something quick! Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well...
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God!
Oh my god, what the
I
hell?
am not the nail man!
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy! You don't have a single piece of hard evidence!
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy!
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim... But what could I use as a bluff?
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence! This is the truth!
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator!
You gave yourself away.
Oh! Oh!
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. Kanai Ward is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out!
What? What am I doing here?
No, that has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm trying to guess which one's the most different? The third one. This locked room is different from the others because of the victims. Let's try this one. What? How about window gap? Are you kidding me, dude?
Darling.
The back of the female corpse's head had a blunt force trauma. The victims, oh, death. I'm so bad at word games, in case you guys can't tell. It takes me a long time to figure out the word. Like, it's easy for me to figure out what the word is when I'm watching people do word puzzles, but when I'm actually doing it, for some reason, it just takes more time. There we go.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.